Hi, this is Kelly from Crafty Kellys at www.craftykelly.co.uk. Sorry if my lighting's a bit dark today, but I am filming in the evening, so my lighting's not always so great, but hopefully it'll be okay. Today I am going to bring you another card from my kind of Mother's Day week. I'm just releasing a couple of cards to give you ideas. Now what I'm going to be using is the Lots of Lavender for this card. It's a brilliant, lovely floral stamp set, and I love the infill, which looks like watercolouring, which makes it quick and easy. Amazing thing about this is this was free with a £45 spend, and so was the beautiful peacock. I think I'm going to use this sentiment out of it today. So both of these stamp sets were free. Amazing. So we're going to start with this, and I am going to, such an amazing little stamp set. I still can't believe that this was free. So I'm going to pop this down. I'm going to stamp the outline in black. I think I'm going to use, I'm not 100% sure on colours, but I think I'm going to go for the garden green and crushed curry. And we're going to stamp this, and we're going to actually cut this out, and we're going to create our own background, but we'll do that in a second. So I need some scrap so I can stamp, and will that be big enough? Yeah, so we're going to stamp this and then fussy cut it out. So let's get a mat in, bit of scrap. Now this stamp would work equally as well if you were using the blends. This is a new stamp, so hopefully it will come out fine first time. Yeah, the stamping blends would look lovely in this, but I thought, because I do quite a bit with the blends at the moment because I love them, I thought we'd do a stamping card, which I think I'm going to do that again. I think because it's a new stamp, they sometimes have a bit of a film on them, so I'm going to stamp a couple of, oh, it's a daisy. Hopefully that will be better. Right. I wouldn't use Memento if you're using inks, because that's water based, if you're going to blend in any way, but if you were just for this, I could probably actually get away with using my Memento. I'm really messy today. Right, let's try that again. And so I'm going to apply a bit of pressure. Sorry if I'm casting a shadow. Yeah, that's better. Happy. So, like I said, with this stamp set, I do just love the fact that we've got all these infills, which just make it colouring it in so quick and easy. So, let's take you off. So I'm going to use the crushed curry. I know it's a lavender stamp, but well, I kind of fancied something a bit more cheerful than purple. I fancied a bit of the old yellow. Right, sorry if my head comes in. It's not an exact lining up because, like I said, it's kind of like a watercolour effect. So it might not fill it all, but it does a bit. I'm going to go over it again, a bit more colour. because I'm going over it again, it doesn't really matter too much because it is like the watercolour effect. Yeah, that's better. Got a bit more colour on it. So let's move on to our greens. So take that off and let's do, so we've got a stamp for these leaves here, which is this one, and we've got this stamp for these, and that's one for the stem. And then we've got this other flower here which these belong to, so I'm going to be using this to do a little bit of decorating. Let's put a smaller block in. So I'm going to use the garden green for this. It was a toss-up between garden green and a lemon lime twist, but I went for the garden green. What a great effect. This stamp set slightly reminds me of, we had a stamp set in Celebrations last year that I absolutely loved. What was it called? Avant Garden. And I love that stamp set. And I still have it, I didn't get rid of it. It's one I kept. Gotta keep it. Now, I could watercolour this, which I probably am going to. What colour should we do the bow? Don't want to go yellow. Should we go red with the bow? It is. So, do you know what? I'm just going to colour it in, I think. And we'll go with the red. Trying to be a little bit careful. There we go. And I am going to fussy cut this out, so I'll see you in a second. So I've cut it out. I've gone fairly close, but I've not done all the detail because I don't feel I need to. So I'm going to create a background, and I think I'm going to use some of these watercolour images that we've got. So I'm going to first, actually, because I want to get one of these at the top and bottom. Part of me wants to leave it like that. Let's see if we can get the sentiment in. So I'm going to take the sentiment that I showed you out of this stamp set, and because it's photopolymer, I can shape it slightly. So I can on the cardstock, just kind of bend it a little bit. So I'm gonna, because it's new and it's not been inked before, it's got a little bit of tackiness to it. That's why it's stuck to the cardstock, which is quite useful for me, because it means that I can shape it however I want. Let's hope this goes right first time. Ah, I love it. And then we can have that in the middle. And I think I just want a bit of colour behind this. So should we use the green or should we, yeah, we'll use the crushed curry. I don't know if it's bright enough. So I'm just going to take this watercolour image that we've got and I'm just going to do a couple kind of coming out. So it looks like there's a bit of a splodge behind it. Should we add colour? No, I don't think I will. I will add just a little bit more colour to these. So now let's find a card base. So I could do with some crushed curry. I don't know if I've got crushed curry. Let's have a look. Okay, so I don't have any crushed curry, so I am going to cheat. So I'm just going to cut this down. I need to change my blade. Okay, so what I'm going to do I'm just going to mask up this edge of cardstock. And that's just so I don't get any on the back bit. I'm going to use my crushed curry. Get a little bit of ink. Oh, didn't do anything, did it? I think I might need to re-ink you. Yeah. Just spray a little plain water. Just going to use my spritz. And try that again. There we go. So I'm just using my sponge dauber. I've popped some ink on and I'm just gonna rub on the edges. Just going to let that dry for a second. And we're going to, where's my dimensionals gone? Ratio and a couple of dimensionals. Might put a little one there. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so now I have cheated with my base. I'm just thinking of putting some twine on here. I'm not sure where. I might just give it like that. I think I'm just going to do it like that. The one thing I will do once I've stuck it all together is pop on some Wink of Stella. These dimensional covers get everywhere in my house. I found them in the bathroom the other day on the floor. So obviously I've trampled them through the house. Got quite a big border on this. There we go. So I'm going to turn the card over so I don't smudge ink everywhere, as I've got quite a bit of ink still drying. That's the last thing I want. Now, where did I put my Wink of Stella? Put it away. I did. So I'm just going to go over these plain flowers first, because I want them to be really quite sparkly. Okay. Then I'm just going to put a bit all over. So we've got a bit of sparkly. I'm just going to clean that off because I'm going to get rid of the bow as well. Now, do be mindful with the Wink of Stella, because it is water based. It will like move your ink and take, so make sure if you're moving sections that you clean it off like you would your aqua painter. So this has been our card for today. I do apologise about the lighting, try not to be in the way. So we've used the colour Crushed Curry, Garden Green, and a little bit of Real Red, I think that is, to create this really nice card, which could be for Mother's Day. I really love this sentiment. The today is all about you, so we're very appropriate for Mother's Day, but also can be used for a different occasion as well. So I hope you've enjoyed doing that quick and easy card with me today, although it probably wasn't that quick. And I'll catch up with you again soon. So this has been Kelly from Crafty Kellys at www.craftykelly.co.uk. I have mentioned in one of my other videos that I am doing a giveaway in March, so you may receive some of the projects like this one as a gift from me if you subscribe to my channel, like a video, make a comment, and I'll get in contact at the end of March. Thanks very much. Bye now.